Hey there, I'm Greg Nelson. I'm here today to talk to you about the Tribute 2008 board. It is the first board that I've collaborated with Hyperlite on shaping, and I'm really excited about it. The Tribute comes in three sizes, a 132, 137, and a 142. All the boards share a continuous rocker. They're all slightly different depending on the size, but the continuous rocker in my mind is the most natural rocker for any board. And what that allows you to do is make nice smooth carves. And when you land a trick, you can carve right back into your next trick. If you look at the top of this board, you see a few things that I really like. One is these depressions right here, these dish outs in the tip and the tail. What we've done is we've reduced the weight up in the tip and the tail, making the swing weight on this board really light. In my opinion, when you take the weight out of the tip and the tail, keep it in between the feet, makes the board great for spinning and flipping, or whatever it is you're doing. You also notice this is a new tip and tail shape for Hyperlite. We call this a diamond tip. And what that does, it allows the board to ride a little bit deeper in the water. And it also allows you, as you leave the weight, to initiate your tricks just a little bit earlier, because we're not dealing with a bulky corner out here. And I really like that. It adds to the spinning and the performance of the board. If we turn the board over, what I like most about the Tribute is these curved flow channels and these small molded in fins. And when I say curved, I mean they're not running straight out the board. Most boards today, if you look at any channel, that the path of that channel is we're going to run straight. If we look at the bottom of the Tribute, what I really like about it are these curved flow channels. And when I say curved, I mean that they're actually following the outline shape or the path of the board. They're not running straight out the tip and tail. Most boards on the market today do that. I think that the Tribute is one of the only ones incorporating a curved flow channel. And on top of these curved flow channels, we have these small molded in fins, and this is new for Hyperlite too. I think traditionally most of our fins have all run out the tip and the tail. These ones are about 6 inches long and end 2 inches from the tip and tail of the board. And they actually curve while they sit on top of the curved flow channel. And the reason that it's small is because it's enough to get the job done, but allows the board to be nice and loose when you want it to be. So even riding this thing finless, I think you get enough traction, but when you're leaving the wake, you can initiate tricks a little bit sooner, and when you're just playing around, buttering up on stuff, it's a nice, loose, tick-tocky board. Also incorporated in the Tribute is a variable edge design. It varies from tip to tail. So in between your feet, right here, it's actually soft. You can feel that as you run your thumb over it like that. And that gives the board a little bit of forgiveness if you're butter sliding a wake or you're sliding a slider. From there it transitions and it goes to a sharp edge. And that provides the edge hold that you need as you approach the wake. And at the last 8 inches of the board, it changes again and it gets to a cut rail. And that provides just that extra little bite as you, to get the best edge possible and get the most pop out of the board. For landing, the Tribute's a very soft lander. There's no channels running through the center of it. It's nice and clean. And if you can see in the light, we've got a landing spine here. What that does is it tells the water to get to the outside. It pushes the water out to the edge of the board, allowing the board on landing, even in the flats, to sink down in the water, and it's not going to bounce on top of the water. It's going to sink down in, provide a nice soft landing. If you have a customer in the shop and they are going to demo some boards, make sure that they demo the Tribute. The reason I say that is I truly feel that 9 out of 10 riders are going to get on this thing and feel at home. So I think that anybody who gives it a ride, they're going to like it, and I hope that helps you guys learn a little bit about the Tribute and sell them.